Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. For collective. So I wasn't gonna read today actually, and then yeah, there we go with the pentacles. I wasn't gonna read today, and I kept pulling pentacles, so I was like, the divine wants me to, work on my channel or whatnot. Because the energy's just been really toxic. Just in general in the community, not my energy, but just in general. But I feel like maybe I'm just guided to kind of say this message because there's like a lot that I kind of want to say that I did say that I was not going to speak on, because like I used to do that on my old channel, and it just didn't really help the situation. Well, sometimes it did, but sometimes it kind of just made it just, sometimes it's just better to just ignore energy. When I used to be attacked and everything on my channel. But thank you. First of all, let me just start off by saying thank you for all the likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. I appreciate you guys. If any of you would like to book a personal reading, you can get that in the description box below. If you'd like to purchase a deck or anything like that, make a donation to the channel, description box below. But it's just like, it's really exhausting as like a divine one, somebody who genuinely practices what they preach. They genuinely are connected to source. They do their little spiritual rituals or conversations or prayers or whatever you do. Like, when you are really connected to spirit, when you're really serious about it. And when you're of a high vibration and you've done the work and you are really trying to help other people, it can be really draining, because a lot of the times, of course, the healed have to heal the hurt. You know what I mean? We are all going through healing journeys. Not all of us are like 100% healed, but I personally feel like you have to be at a certain level in order to kind of like help heal the collective. And it's very draining. Like I said, like when you're on a high vibration, or when you've raised your vibration to a certain point, and then you're dealing with people that are on a low vibration. Now, the saddest thing is that a lot of the lower vibrational energy comes from other readers. And the saddest thing is that the other readers tend to be the ones in the melanated community. And I've spoken about this many times on my other channel when I used to get bullied by them. And my whole thing was like, I didn't really understand why I was getting bullied by like American women, because we're not in the same continent. Like, I don't understand how, people can make up imaginary beefs with somebody that's not even in the same vicinity as them. Like, that's wild. I couldn't even have beef with someone outside London, let alone in a different fucking continent, country, or state. So I used to shut bitches down without even mentioning their names. And then I would go and see that certain things were deleted off of their page. And I'm like, yeah, that's what the fuck I thought. Because I thought I must really be talking some real shit in my readings for people to be coming at me. And I think what it was for me is that, I create all my own shit. So, you know what I mean? I just think, people just really couldn't handle that. Oh my God, who's this girl think she is? Because, at that time I was Let Ebony, Black Girl, Art, Magic, and Tarot. So I was everything what I spoke about: Black Girl, Magic, Art, Tarot. And at that time when I used to read, not many other readers were working with like Afrocentric decks. And I refused to start reading tarot until I either created my own deck or I found a deck that where I saw myself in. And everything I said I was going to do, I remember on that channel, I said one time, like, you know what, one day you're going to watch me and I'm going to be using all the Ebony decks. And it happened, because with me, I actually work on my creations to the point where like there's decks that I've created that I haven't even released to the public yet, because it's like the energy is so toxic. I don't even want other people touching my shit. Like, because I don't do all of this stuff to make money. I do this because the divine gave me a talent and I need to exercise it. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? It's a divination tool in order to help me to speak to other people, and it's what keeps me unique in the world of AI culture, where everything is fake as fuck. I like to keep shit real, whether it's through my artistry, whether it's through my words. I do channeled messages. I can talk with crystals. I can read the skies, the birds, the trees, I can, the dirt on the ground. It doesn't matter. I can read it all because I'm divinely connected. But I feel like when you are, When you're a real one, it's almost like when you come onto this scene and you're dealing with a lot of other people that are fake or doing things for popularity and things, it's like you always feel like you have to prove yourself. Like it's like a spiritual hazing. I'm starting to find that like people are always confirmation, if you can hear that, people are always like coming at each other, and yeah, because we're calling out the truth, and it's just like, it's just jealousy, and it's sad that it always has to be the melanated community that come after each other. Now it doesn't mean that the other people, the white readers and everything, they don't do that. They do. There's a lot of them that are Karens. There's one going around that is determined to take down fake tarot readers and posting shit about them and what they're doing on their channel, and then saying, oh, they were only joking, it was a ruse, and this, that, and the third. You know, just, it's like, stay in your fucking lane. Like, if there are fake bitches out here, let the fake bitches be fake as fuck. That's not your job to tear them the fuck down. Like, bitches will be out here acting like they've got better things to do with their life, but then you're sitting down watching what other people are doing and trolling their accounts, but you got something better to do. You know what I mean? When you're really creative and you really got shit going on, you really got things to do, you're not worried about what the next bitch is doing, because you're focused on whatever it is that you're creating. That's how I know a lot of people don't, even the bitches that do have talent, you know, it's like, maybe if you've worked on like mastering your skill or your craft, or move on to learning something new, you wouldn't be worried about what everybody else is doing. You may discover a new skill that you have. So there's women like that, and there's the other women that is always like, you know, calling each other out. And like the thing about, when I used to see it on my old channel, I used to think that they knew each other personally, because I'm just like, there can't be this much beef going on with bitches that you ain't never met in real life or nothing. That's just insane to me. But then when they started to try to bring me into it, I'm like, okay. And it was funny because it's always the women that I have supported and paid readings for. And that's what upsets me the most, is that every time I invest in a beautiful Black American queen, I have never had a good experience. It, like, in terms of like, it doesn't end well. Every single time. And I'm the one that keeps it the fucking realist. That's just what the not out of all of the readers, I mean just like me in general, like in the relationship, when I'm connecting with people, whether it's platonic or romantic, I'm always the one that keeps everything 100%. And I think that's what the threat is really. Like, when somebody meets someone and they're actually of divine purity, they don't really know how to handle it. And that's why I always say, like, people will be like praying for angels and all these types of glorious things and people of high vibration. And when you're presented to them, you shit on them. Like, you'll talk to somebody and then you find out that they do a lot of toxic things. And when I say, oh, well, you know, I don't really drink, I don't smoke, I wasn't a hoe back in the day, like I didn't, like a lot of the things that they've done in their past or that they're currently doing, I can't resonate with. So then it's almost like, okay, wait, you're like a real pure, like, Virgin Mary type thing. I'm like, well, yeah, fuck you thought. Do you know what I mean? Not to say that I haven't done, you know, had my fun and stuff when I was younger and that, but like, I genuinely, you know, when I was like in my teen and my adolescence years, like, everybody was getting drunk, partying, fucking, I was at home raising my little brother. I was a mother and a fucking worker and a studier. That from 16, 17, I've just been working, studying, and looking after kids. Like, I've been a whole fucking housewife with no fucking husband or fucking kid. But that the responsibility was put onto me. So I had to grow up at a young age. You know. I know how to do a lot of different things with my hands, because from when I was 9 years old, I was teaching myself how to braid hair and shit. I'm one of those people, if I want to know how to do something, rather than like watching somebody and trying to copy them or this, that, and the third, I would just try to teach myself. And you know, in those days, there wasn't no like YouTube tutorial videos. Like, you just had to work it the fuck out. So I have a lot of different talents, things that I can't even really share with people, because every time I do, I just be getting some hate projected onto me. Because I focus on creativity, because that's what the fuck I love. Okay. And it's kind of like, it's just getting so tiring. Like, because even with me, I pull on high vibe energy in the readings, but you know, you can't have one without the other. So there's always going to be the envy. There's always going to be the hatred. But the envy, the hatred, the spell work, the readers, it's kind of like, this is getting too much, man. And like I said, it's coming from the American community. And I just, you know, you guys know I love you, right? Okay, you guys know that I wish I had an American accent so bad. Okay, so bad. I wish I had it so bad. But it's like, I have to be honest, like, something's not right with the queens over there. I mean, there's beef with women and that, you know, jealousy and that everywhere. But the toxicity, the disrespect, the disloyalty, I haven't experienced so much since I connected with the American community. There's so much fakeness. There's so much interest on tearing each other down. They'll be like, readers will be like, oh, I don't watch other readers. I don't know what they're doing. But they can tell you word for word what another bitch that they claim that they ain't watching has said in their readings. But I thought you wasn't watching each other though. Like, I just don't understand why every time somebody is doing well or they're trying to kind of elevate themselves, it's like, why we have to keep trying to tear each other down. I just don't really understand that. Like, with me, I've got such a pure fucking heart and I have so much talent. I always want to share it with people. I would love to collaborate with people. I would love to work with people. I need to be inspired. You know, a few people have said to me that like my decks kind of look like me. I don't even see it. But I think it's because I don't have inspiration from anyone else. Because I can't connect with people. I can't connect with people in real life because that just always turns to shit. So I'm like, okay, I gravitate towards, you know, the people that are overseas. But then when I try to connect with them, that goes to shit too. So it's like, I don't find an inspiration in anyone but myself because I'm the only person I know that keeps it 100. Because when you get to know people and you share your interests, you realize, okay, this bitch isn't actually as spiritual as they claim to be. They're not actually as real as they claim to be. And then my authenticity threatens them. And then they have to try and mask their the threat that they have towards me with, oh, I feel like you're doing something. I feel like, you know how many people have accused me of doing shit I ain't doing? And that's how I know bitches ain't real. Because it's like, if you was real, you would know that that's not my energy. Because real recognizes real. Fake focuses on fake. People are always claiming to be something that they're not. And then it's like the poor readers that are out here that are genuinely gifted and genuinely trying to send a message out and genuinely trying to heal the collective with their authenticity, their truth, and their rawness. Those are the ones that are like penalized or bullied. Because it's like, oh, you don't want to jump on the fake bandwagon, so now we're going to fucking bully you. But why though? Why can't you just read on your channel and just focus on the fucking message? And the reason I'm saying this is because this is like a reoccurring thing. It's not my readings, it's other people's reasons also. Where it's kind of like, because I be seeing titles and shit of different readers and things like that. And it's like a lot of us are picking up the same energy of like readers coming at each other and the whole spell work and the manipulation and this and that. It's like, why? That to me is just, it's insane. It's insane. It's insane that, you know, you already have the trolls, but then you have the readers. And a lot of the time, the trolls are other readers on several different accounts wanting to troll you, wanting to tear you down because they don't want you to grow. But I just don't understand that whole energy of like trying to bring other people down when you could be focusing on raising yourself up, especially the readers that we got that have loads and loads of followers. They're worried about what the smaller accounts are doing. That's wild to me. I remember when I had I still, to this day, I still won't mention that bitch's name, but I was so upset when she commented some like wild shit on my reading because I was like, rare. I purchased three readings from you. And I'm quite serious about money, even if it's not about how much, because that's not what it is. It's not about the amount. I'm very serious when it comes to energy exchange. Money is currency. It's an energy exchange. So if I'm exchanging my hard-earned working money and I'm giving it to you, a lot of the times it will be other people's donations that I will give to somebody else. Someone will book a reading with me and I'll use that money to bless somebody else with. I'm exchanging pure energy with you. And then anytime I've got a reading of a reader, I don't have negative energy in my reading. So it's kind of like they looking at the cards like, wow, this bitch really is a real bitch. We're getting Empress and Emperor vibes, divine masculine and divine feminine. Yeah, because in my chart, I'm half feminine, half masculine. Perfect balance. That's why you're picking up high vibrational cards. Oh, I'm getting, one time this girl done a reading for me. She picked out the Supreme, the Empress, and the Psychic. I'm like, yes, I don't have to prove myself to anybody because it comes out. I'm not going to connect with someone if I know that I'm a low vibration. I don't talk to people. I keep myself to my fucking self. I don't do toxic shit. And I focus on my readings. When I'm reading for people, I try to focus on people being authentic and being themselves. Because when you're around fake bitches, they want you to be like them, act like them. And then they're going to talk about you behind your back and backstab you and do all of these things. When you're afraid to be who you are, you're easily controlled and manipulated by other people. And you don't know yourself. Therefore, you start acting dumb and doing some dumb shit. We're here to try and lift you up out of that. People are still in that process and they're coming out of it, and that's beautiful. But the point I'm trying to make here is that, like, a lot of the readers are the ones that we're picking up in the readings that are negative energy. And I don't understand how readers that are filled with so much negative energy are reading for the collective if we're supposed to be healing. But again, it's not my business. Whatever people want to do on their channel is their channel. But the fact when I have to keep fucking channeling the message, because I know a lot of the times it's other fucking readers. We be getting that all the time. The psychic, you could be a fortune teller, you could do this, we could get envy. All the time, every other day it's envy, it's envy, it's envy. What the fuck are you fucking envious about? We were all gifted, we're all talented, we're all here for a reason. There's room for everybody. The internet is limitless. I don't understand the whole tearing each other down and tit for tat and let's argue and let's do this and let's indirect. I'm a direct bitch. That's one thing I gotta tell Uno. I don't do the indirect things. I'll be saying to you like, okay, I'm sorry, what did you say? Like the girl who said something on my channel one time, I emailed her and I spoke about it on my other channel. To this day, this bitch didn't email me back because she forgot that when she started her channel, she was going up and down a pole. But she's out here acting like she's all righteous. When I started my old channel, do you know how it got big? Because I created an advertisement for a television show. Out of my artwork, I done a little mini animation. Back in the day, you know, I've had programs, TV shows asking me to come on the TV and be on reality shows and shit. And I've said no, because that's not my vibe. I'm not some type of bimbo that's going to be on the TV like, oh my God, yeah, like look at my life, wow. I've actually got skills and talents and gifts that I want to share with people. I've always said that I always want to be remembered for my work. I've had opportunities to do different things. I've been in the newspaper. My artwork has been recognized by like big stars like Viola Davis. People that have acted in The Orange is the New Black. There's a YouTuber on YouTube. She's a cake artist. I think she got about like 4 million followers. My artwork is in her kitchen. Like I be doing big things out here. I'm just a humble person and life has got in the way. My mum was very sick. She almost died last year, the year before that. She's recovering from cancer. Well, touch the wood. She doesn't have that anymore. Like, I've got real fucking issues that I be concentrating on. I'm not worried about the next bitch. And I'm so tired of, like, either having to try to prove to myself that I'm like a fucking real reader. Because, I mean, if the proof is in the bumper clock pudding when you're watching me. Or having to see other readers feel like they need to fucking... how can I say, defend themselves and their authenticity. And we know that we don't have to do that, but it's kind of just a thing where it's just like, we get tired of pulling on the energy. We get tired of the attacks. We get tired of the indirects. We're just trying to fucking read the cards. And then if it's not a reading thing and it's people, like general people watching, you need to fucking sort your life out. It's like we're all getting older now. We're all adults. It's like you're reading for children. It's actually quite disgusting sometimes. Now, like I said, in my readings, I'll be picking up on positive energy. One second, guys. I'll be picking up on positive energy, but it's always the surrounding energy. It's always like, oh, there's a, well, for the past couple of days as well. Someone's lying, someone's doing this, someone's doing that. So it's like, how you a grown ass adult and you're still fucking lying and manipulating? That's really sad. I have to say, I'm sorry to say, but if you're a grown ass adult and you're still lying and manipulating, that's real sad. That is really sad that you're a grown ass man or woman and you just can't be fucking honest. Because lying comes from fear. And half these bitches or niggas that be coming at you, like if you were to approach them in real life, they would have nothing to say. But, you know, we take this stuff seriously because spirituality is serious. And when you're connecting to people, you know, you always, it's like you have to constantly protect your energy because when you're connecting to people, they have negative deities that are attached to them. They're in denial about themselves and their behavior. If you're a jealous, hating ass bitch, just say that. Just admit that to yourself. I'm jealous of this person. That's why I can't leave them alone. That's why I can't stop watching them and I can't stop talking about them. And I can't stop reacting to them. Because what they do is they project their energy onto you and then you look like the crazy one. You look like the one that's, you know what I mean? When you're actually living a peaceful life, you're going to sleep well at night. Where other bitches, they're going to sleep and they're having fucking nightmares and dreams and shit. They're having like bad dreams and bad nightmares and they're always stressed and they have to keep connecting to the divine to mellow their energy because it's their inner demons that are you know, haunting them. And then they want to say, oh, someone's psychically attacking me and someone's doing this. No, you've been a bad girl. And your demons are coming to haunt you. That's called karma, darling. Because half these people that keep making up this beef, nobody actually gives a fuck about you. It sounds like you give a fuck about them because you keep giving them attention. This is why I don't mention any person's name on my channel unless it's in a positive way. I don't give negativity attention like that. If I've ever said your name on my channel, it's been in a positive way. I don't mention readers in a negative way because I don't be doing that back and forth thing. That's childish as fuck. It's pathetic. It's embarrassing, especially for the melanated community because you don't see the white readers behave like that. It's always competing. It's just like, just read your cards and get the fuck off the internet. Because when the majority of the melanated community behaves like that, people think that we're all like that. I remember this white guy messaged me the other day and he was saying that he likes black readers, but he goes, but you know, sometimes it can get a little ratchet. And I was like, wait, excuse me? Like I even had to tell him off about that. Because I was like, I hate when people use that word when they're describing black women. But I could understand why he said that because I was trying to defend. I was even saying like, you know what, some of us, we are more connected to source than you are. So we get passionate, we channel. So sometimes it looks like we're being aggressive, we're being this, but we're just being raw. We're just being real, we're connecting. Like if I pull the 5 of Wands, I'm going to pull the energy of the 5 of Wands. Therefore, I'm going to start acting all like fucking excited and, you know, because I pulled the 5 of Wands. I'm connecting to the card. If I'm pulling the 5 of Swords, I'm going to feel that hatred and that envy. That's uncomfortable for me because I'm not an envious or a hateful person. I'm Venusian ruled. But it's going to come out like that. Because I'm connected to the cards, especially if it's my deck. So I was saying to him, don't misuse passion and connection and channeling to source for being ratchet or aggressive. Because, you know, we do get that label, oh, black women are so aggressive and black women. And half the time it's just like, no, we're tired of being bullied by our own fucking people. And just laying down and taking it. I mean, I'm telling you, I couldn't survive in slavery days, you know. I would have just said, you know what, just throw me off the ship right now, yes, sir. But I would, you know what I mean? I wouldn't having nobody fucking, making me do shit I don't want to do. I would rather die and go back to the stars and the heavens where I came from. Like, people project so much onto you, and then when you retaliate, it's like you're the bad guy. And people who don't read or they're not on the internet, they especially reading, because reading is a different type of thing, especially when you are of pure spirit. When you're of pure spirit, you feel everything. People don't understand what you have to go through. And then you got other women that haven't healed, and they're reading tarot, and then they're connecting to demons, because, you know, the devil is in the tarot. That's why a lot of people are afraid of tarot. I really feel like you have to be really healed and like on a high vibration to connect with the cards. Otherwise, you should just stick with oracle cards or channeled messages. Not a lot of people can handle tarot. And people be thinking that we're out here doing this for a joke. Do you think I sat down and created 78 cards amongst about fucking 5,000 in all the other decks I have and haven't released yet, to compete with people or for a joke. This one is my fucking baby. This was like my my comfort when I was seeing my mom go through fucking chemo and shit. This took me a very long time to create because I had to abandon everything I was doing to look after my mother. Like blood, sweat, and tears goes into my creations. And you can see I'm a happy person. Look how all colorful my shit is. This is what goes on in my mind. Even with the tarot, I was actually afraid to design it at one point because I had to make sure that I was called. I was called to do this. People out here like, oh yeah, I just want my tarot deck. I just want this. And then they can't even handle the cards when they pull them. I was called to do this. And I was afraid of designing the swords because I was like, I don't know how to design negative cards. I was afraid to design the devil. I was afraid to design the death card because I don't know how to design negativity. It's not in me. There's nothing dark in my brain that I can draw from. And then so when I created my Goddessology deck, I decided to make shadow elements in here because I was like, I need to get comfortable with drawing, connecting to darker energy. So, then I done, the Angel of Misfortune, the Energy Vampire. It's like a shadow light deck. That's what the tarot kind of taught me, was like, I am balanced. You can't have one without the other. So I was like, I need to get used to, because a lot of my cards, they're just like, happy-go-lucky. I was like, no, I need to like implement shadow elements because not everything is happy-go-lucky. And with the amount of attacks and everything that goes on in the spiritual community, you know what I mean? I need to have something for the shadow side bitches to relate to. Because sometimes they need to see how they're behaving. But even then, like, even the darkest cards that I have in my deck, they still ain't that spooky looking because I don't actually know how to draw dark energy. Even they kind of look cute to me. The incubus and the succubus here. Because I understand that not everything is airy-fairy. There's going to be shadow. There's going to be light. We're all going to act in a certain type of way at some point. But there's a point in your life where you just have to grow the fuck up and say, do you know what? The way I'm behaving is a bit crazy. And where is this coming from? You need to analyze yourself. You be calling people out in the readings, not on purpose, but just because it's what's coming out. And obviously because somebody needs to hear it because they need help. And people will be taking it as a personal attack and then they want to start attacking you. And it's like, especially if you're a reader, to me, that's really insane that you think that people are attacking you when they're not. I mean, if somebody is personally attacking you, then I get it because I've been personally attacked, so I understand that. But I'm saying a lot of these people, they make up these things because what was happening is we're just pulling on the energy and it's making them feel some type of way because we're actually real. We're actually pulling on your shit. You can't actually hide what the fuck you're doing and it's coming out in the cards. Because to me, it's like, if say you watch a reading, like if I watch a reading, for example, and the person's going on about Virgos and Libras, I'm not going to get offended by that if they're saying, oh, this Libra's doing this and this Virgo's doing this and they're lying and because I know that I'm not lying. So I'm like, well, that energy's not for me. I have enough discernment and intelligence to be able to differentiate between my energy and somebody else's. I'm not going to get offended by something if I'm not doing said thing. Because I also have enough common sense to know that the person that they're talking about may also share similar placements to me. If not on their Western, on their Vedic chart. You know what I mean? That's why sometimes you have to say to yourself, like, are these people that are reading for you, what's going on? It's almost like a bunch of bitches just watched a well-known reader and just mimicked them and then decided to just pull their own cards and start doing shit. Like, I don't feel like anyone's actually really connected to source like that, actually done the work, the spiritual work. A lot of the time, I feel like it's all decoration. Because they just want to appear like they're spiritual. They're fast learners. Because, all black women, we're naturally psychic, naturally intuitive anyway. But when you don't work on yourself within, that's when the intuition gets confused with delusion. And then you feel like everyone's out to attack you. Maybe there's something that you done a few years ago and karma has come back to bite your ass. And maybe the reason why you're getting nightmares, or the reason why you're getting all of this, that, and the third, is because that's your karma. Because a lot of these people, they have bad karma. When you know you have good karma, you don't have nothing to worry about. Especially if you know how to, because that's what I kind of think it is as well, you know, because when you know how to read your chart and astrology and shit, right, you know whether or not you have good karma or not. So maybe some of these people, they know that they have bad karma and they're just taking it out on the collective. I don't know, collective, man, because the past couple of days, like, I mean, I just feel like I'm kind of going off on a tangent here, but the past couple of days, man, it's been just wild in these readings. Even like I said, the readings will be real positive. It'll be like money and happiness, but the envy just always fucking comes out. The confusion comes out. And don't even get me started on the spell work, because what's going on with the spell work, darling? What is the spell work about? People are really out here putting people's names in jars and shit. I remember I saw this reader, the same bitch that commented on my shit. And back in the day, she used to teach people and try to sell her magic. Like, she'd be like, oh, tell me the names of the person and I'll put their name in a jar for you. And I thought, how can you be doing that, man? Because some of these people out here, they're ruthless. You know, and you're projecting your negative magic and ruining somebody's life over somebody that just may have a vendetta against someone. And she was like, oh, you know, I went to the bank today and what did she say? Some I don't know what the girl did to her, but she was like, her name was Catherine. Her name's going in a jar. And I was like, she put her name in a jar because she was rude to her. But how do you know Catherine didn't have a bad day? Catherine could have just found out some negative news and maybe she just snapped on you. Now her name's in the jar. Now you're putting voodoo magic upon her because she didn't respect you. Like, who the fuck do you think you the fuck are? Like, the fuck? I feel like when some of these women are reading, it's like they start to feel like they're the divine, like they're God. Yeah, God runs through us. Hence why I'm always referring to people as goddess and gods. But it's like the divine speaks through us. We are in God's image, but we are not the divine. You have to have some type of compassion. Like, one thing I can't stand is rude people. But if somebody's rude to me, I'm not going to go home and say, well, I'm going to cast that thing. Because for all I know, they could have had a bad day. There's been times when I've been not in the best of moods and my delivery hasn't been the best. Do I deserve to be in a fucking jar? No. That's insanity. That's jealousy. That's envy. When you have a hatred towards somebody to the point where you want to destroy their life for no fucking reason, or for like a minor reason because they irritated you in some type of way. Catherine was probably a beautiful bitch, and that's why she took it so fucking personal. As they say, leave all vengeance to God. Like, leave all of that karma and shit to the divine. Because a lot of these women are going through karma and they keep attaching these imaginary wars that they have with other people. Oh, you know, because some of these bitches will keep saying that they're attacked, but no one's attacking them. And then the real people that are getting attacked, it's like we can't speak up about it because then we get even more attacked. I'm just tired of seeing people trying to just elevate and they just keep getting torn down. It's just really sad because you can feel, as an empath, I can feel the distress from other people. I can feel it. And especially if I'm watching a reading and I'm all peaceful in my life and I'm watching a reading and there's a lot of drama, I'm just like, well, this isn't resonating for me. So I'm like, is there somebody around me that's got drama attached to them? And then I pull on the reading, I'm like, because with me, I do my own separate readings before or after I do a reading on the channel as well. Just, you know, just to make sure I can identify my own energy. You know what I mean? Like, there was one time when I was watching a reader and they kept saying, you know, this Cancerian is not your friend, it's not your friend. I was like, no, not my Cancerian. She would never. Turns out she would, and she did. But that's the thing. I didn't internalize that because I don't like to focus on the negatives. I like to just, you know, I'm one of those people, right? I have to wait for you to give me a reason to not trust you. And then after that, then I won't trust you. But I don't like to falsely accuse people of things. Even if I know that I'm right, I'll wait until you actually do something. Every single person that I have dealt with has accused me of doing something and I haven't done it. That's why I have good karma. That's why I stay looking good, feeling good, and smelling good. That's why I pull positive energy in the readings. But like I said, it's met with negativity from outside parties or from other fucking readers. Because, you know, other readers watch each other. People be cross-watching to try and see what you've got going on to block it. That shit is sad and it's insane to me. And I said it before and I'll say it again. There's a lot of people out here that have mental health issues. And if you have mental health issues, it's okay. You have to admit that to yourself. And then you have to go and seek some help. Because this is not healthy. And then you get the other people that will be like, oh, you know what? It's just tarot. It's just tarot. Then it's like, bitches who even say that, you shouldn't even be watching, because why are you watching then? Like, I don't understand that. This is what I'm saying. It's like, it's fakeness. People are not really about the spiritual life. You wouldn't go into a church or a mosque and just be like, oh, it's only this, it's only that. That's fucking disrespectful. But anyway, I just wanted to get that out. This is, you know, it's probably going to be a long, because I don't know if I'm going to read, but the divine is calling me to read. But I just wanted to get that out. It's just like, it's getting boring now. Addressing envy, addressing hatred. Like, people just want to make their money. They just want to be in love. They just want to live their life. They just want to work on their craft. They just want to be successful. You know what I mean? If you're really happy in your relationship, in your life in general, with your relationship with the divine, you're not going to be willing to focus on other people and what other people's got going on and how to stop them and how to drop them and how to pop them and how to plot upon them. No one's got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. But God, honestly, I can see why the divine did not give me an American accent, because I swear if I had an American accent, I would have just gone. I would have went to town, okay? Because you know when them American readers, when they're angry, right, and they be cussing, I'm just like, and I agree with what they're saying. I'm like, yes, darling, yes. I just love it, that fire, like, because I can feel the passion. I don't love it when they're angry, but I love the authenticity, because they be really clever with their words and shit. Like, they just got, like, mad wordplay. I'm like, yo, like, oh my goodness, like, God, honestly, they got good wordplay. But like I said, I ain't never made friends with an American person and it's ended well. They just have this insatiable desire to just create some type of delusion. And like I said, every time I find out, it's they're the ones that can't be trusted. And I think it's just so sad. It's like, we don't behave like that over here. I mean, I know there's jealousy, there's envy everywhere, because I've experienced it, hence why I don't really have much friends. But the envy and the hatred and the attacks in America is just a different kettle of fish. And in Canada, because there was some Canadian Cancerian bitch that used to fucking stalk me and shit. She supported me, and then she had two accounts. She had multiple accounts. On one account, she would troll me off, and the other account, she would show me love. But the how she messed up is that her face is on both of her accounts. So I clocked her, and I clocked the accounts that she was making, because they all had similar names. And I was like, wow, bitches are really out here making several accounts. But this is the thing. This is why I love my energy, because the divine always reveals the truth to me. The divine always reveals the truth. Always. Anytime I wanted to know if somebody's doing something or whatnot, they either say something, they slip up, or I'm drawn, like, I'm taken to like a post or something. Every single time. That's why people are afraid of me, you know. I think that's why the reason actually why the friendships don't last, because people can't lie to me. Because who's got time to fucking lie? You're a grown-ass motherfucker. If I said I'm not doing shit, I'm not fucking doing shit. You should know that as a reader or as an intuitive. Because half the time when you want to talk to people, like, I'm a confronting me, I'll just be like, okay, can we talk about this on the phone? They be hiding and shit. They want to text and go back and forth. Hey, who's got time to be texting? Because people are not really, they're not really what they say they're about. There's a whole heap of, what you call it? The boy that cried wolf energy up in this bitch. And the divine's like, okay, you keep crying wolf. I'm about to send you a real wolf and see how you're immune. See how you behave. Know what I mean? Honestly. Anyway, let's move on, because I just had to get that out. Because like I said on my other channel, I said I'm not going to address this anymore. But you know what? It's just been coming up so much. I feel sorry for the readers that have to keep pulling on the energy, because we're fucking exhausted, because it's draining. When you're a high vibrational person, it drains you. When you're somebody that fuels off of drama, you enjoy speaking about that shit. I feel sorry for the readers that, peace. We just want peace. I feel sorry for the readers that are being attacked. when they're literally out here just trying to do the work of the divine. They're just genuinely serious about their craft. I feel sorry for the readers that have these random ass bitches that are not even readers, but are out here to take every other fake ass reader down, whoever they think is fake. I just feel sorry for the readers. I feel sorry for everybody, because I feel sorry for the realist readers, and I feel sorry for the readers who are insane as fuck, that create imaginary beef or war with each other based off of jealousy and envy, because that's what it really is. Because those people really need healing. And then I feel sorry for the people that are following that type of guidance, because then the people who are listening to you, they're going to start behaving like that. When you've got powerful influence and people listen to you, you should, Now, I'm not saying that wild shit don't come out in the readings. Like I said, we channel and we say whatever we say, whether we curse, whatever. It comes out however the fuck it comes out. But there's a difference between expressing yourself in a certain type of way and projecting negativity onto an individual, attacking somebody, plotting on someone, lying, cheating, and stealing from somebody, doing things with ill intention. There's a complete difference. I just don't understand why the world and the people in it are so fucking mean. And then people be like to me all the time, "Oh, why are you single? Why are you single? Why don't you have no friends? You're a weirdo." No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm a fucking weirdo, because I'm different from all these motherfuckers. Okay? Because I'm at peace with myself. I feel like people who got loads of friends and shit, they're not at peace. They're trying to escape. They don't want to be at home, because when they're at home and they're left alone with their demons, they can't sleep, they can't eat, they can't think straight. And then they're sitting online worrying about what a next bitch is doing. Worry about yourself. And look at other women, other queens, and other kings as inspiration. I'm sorry, but somebody had to see us something, and it had to be me today. But I've seen other people go off. And so they should, because we're sick and fucking tired. And most of the reason, like I said, is because someone is beautiful, brilliant, and talented. And that's just what it is. There's too much bullies out here. But you want to read for the collective, you're a fucking bully. And whoever this is for, because I'm not even indirecting a particular person. I've been seeing a lot in my own readings. I've been seeing a lot in other people's readings. I've seen a lot of people speak up about shit. And it reminds me of when I was going through certain shit on my old channel. And then when I tried to move to this channel, and a bitch was trying to stop this channel from growing. Whether this channel grows, whether it doesn't, it's the divine's plan. I'm just here to read. I genuinely enjoy what I do, but the toxic people, they really make it hard for you to enjoy your connection to source. But unfortunately, it'll be the toxic people that need the most healing, I guess. Then you got people coming at you in your, like with me, people know that I'm on fucking point. Listen, facts just came out. I was about to say, people know I'm on point, because when I be talking, it comes out in the cards. Literally, facts just came out. I'm speaking facts. So when people attack me in my readings, it's normally because of how I look. They want to talk about my hair, my teeth, my tits. Then when I show my whole body, oh, it's a problem. It's offensive. Oh, it's unprofessional. We can see your tattoos. No, I'm not showing myself for attention. I'm showing myself to make a fucking point. Because if you're upset about these titties, you're going to be upset about everything, darling. You can't do anything without somebody saying something. But why don't you focus on the fucking reading? How about that? People literally come on your channel to personally attack you. And you're telling me you're not a hater. I love pretty and handsome people. I don't want to sit, and I'm being 100% honest here. I don't want to sit down and watch an ugly bitch. I'm sorry, but I don't. I resonate with Oshun energy. I have an Oshun altar, Oshun, Hava, all the beautiful goddesses that represent beauty, sensuality. So you know what I mean? I like to connect with other beautiful goddesses. That's what I see. I don't want to sit down and watch a troll. That's just my preference. I'm not going to go around there calling people trolls and trolling their accounts and saying, "You're ugly bitch, get off the internet," because that's mean as fuck. But I don't want to sit down and watch nobody that's ugly. I mean, I'm just keeping it 100. And you can think I'm ugly, then don't watch me. Period. Now, let's see. So we got facts that wanted to come out. So something is the truth. You're going to get the truth about something, or someone is talking facts, or you are the truth. Okay, we got portfolios. So somebody's got a body of work here that somebody could be looking through. You could be gathering together a portfolio. I'm getting like pictures, images. Maybe some of you are creatives, you're artists of some kind. Some of you could be at university or something. Also, I'm getting that somebody's going to see something based on a body of work. Oh, then we have millionaire. I told you this money card keeps coming out, darling. So is this what it's about? I'm hearing I be getting money. Everybody mad. So for some of you, you could be millionaires, or you're becoming millionaires, or it's just a fact that that's what the fuck you're going to be. Maybe somebody's trying to block you and stop you from this, but I don't really understand why people are trying to block you and stop you from what you've got going on, when they could be trying to use that energy to bring forth things for them. That's why I feel like people are insane, because where is the logic? YouTube online success. Make up. Like I said, this is something to do with YouTubers. Now, you don't have to be a reader. You could have any type of platform. It says YouTube/online success. It could be any type of platform. It doesn't have to be a YouTube account. You don't have to be a reader if you have a YouTube account. Okay. But we have facts portfolio, YouTube/online success. It's a fact that you're going to build up such a strong body of work that you're going to be successful online. And ain't a fuck people can do about it. Because you could be having people as well comparing themselves to you. Well, you ain't doing this, or you ain't getting the views, or you ain't. But we're here for spirit, though. So who gives a fuck about views, darling? The right people are watching. Maybe spirit is protecting certain people because they don't want thousands of people fucking hating them. Wasn't it Jesus that had fucking 12 disciples, 7 disciples? Oh, 1 second. Woo! Sorry, 1 second, guys, because I had to open my legs. I hope you guys didn't see anything there, because I need to like shave my legs and shit. Honestly, I really do. Oh, look. We have an apology at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So I feel like somebody's going to apologize to you. Now, if you are someone that is suffering from any type of online bullying or anything like that, somebody's going to apologize, or somebody knows that they fucking owe you an apology. Somebody actually may give you a present. We have apology, present, and we have forgiveness. So this could be somebody in the present that's presently watching this reading, or this is happening right now from wherever you watch this. So an apology is coming towards you. Because, yeah, I feel like I said, some of you are true, you're real, you're fucking factual as fuck. Okay? And you are successful in your own right. Success means different things to different people. And the things that I see that people using as success these days and fighting over these days, I'm just like, okay, that's how I know you're not connected to spirit. Because spirit is not anything to do with spirituality. Spirit will humble you real quickly so that you remember what the fuck is true value in life. Especially when you see someone that you love almost fucking die. You think I'm worried about what a next bitch is wearing, how fat her tits or her ass is. I don't give a fuck. Come and got batty, I may have titty. So I'm worried about unofa. And that make no sense. So bitches always using their assets to try and prove that they're better than the other person. What's your mind like, though? What's your soul like, though? What's your brain like, though? Because it seems to be real childish to me. So you're going to get an apology from somebody because you were speaking fucking facts. Period. Or people feel apologetic. They feel dumb and they feel fucking stupid. And good. I'm in a business, I'm in a cure. Please clarify facts. Yeah, the twist, it says entanglement, a twist and turn of events and confusion. So we got the confusion yesterday in the reading, yeah. It's the fact that people are trying to confuse you. They're trying to tangle you in some type of web that they got going on in their own fucking head. Because this is like my 8 of Swords card. So you could be dealing with a Libra or a Gemini here. Also an Aquarius or a Leo with the YouTube success. Also a Capricorn, because you know they're the industry. So it's a fact that people are trying to confuse you. It's also a fact that bitches are confused as fuck. Yeah, they need to connect with spirit, with the natural hair guru, which says prayers, honors, and spirit guides. You could also be really connected. Yeah, we have the blowout. It says wild, sassy, and big ego. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people around you, they've got really big egos. And I feel like you're just realer than people. And it's threatening their ego. I'm also getting, when it comes to this, you're going to be recognized for something that you're doing. So I feel like your ego is going to be stroked. I'm also getting, get wild with it. If you're speaking facts, you're speaking facts. You can speak it however the fuck you want to speak it. However the fuck you want to spray it and say it. Yeah, because you know what the fuck you're talking about with the high bun. It says intelligence, achievements, and know-it-all. Yeah, I feel like you're a know-it-all. And that's what the problem is. Because you tell people about themselves. And when you tell people about themselves, you're correct about it. Like there is no, there was one clip with Nicki Minaj and she was like, where is the liar? Where is the lie? We can't find one, darling. We can't find one. Yeah, the kings. It says resilience, stamina, and strength. Somebody could have kinky hair here. If you don't have kinky hair, you just have a strong mind. And with these two energies, I'm getting as well, somebody has like short curly hair. When they grow out, it's long as fuck. That's a symbol within itself of how much you're packing. Small things come in big packages. Because it's like you're out here in the community with your little self and you're surrounded by all of these bitches that have big fucking egos. But you know what I mean? It's like you have success with spirit though. But keep having strength, keep having resilience. It's like whatever people are trying to do to you, it's water off a duck's back. You're still going to be successful. Your time is going to come. If you're not a success already, maybe you are a success and people are trying to bring you down. Because that's the only way that they can get attention. And I feel like you're not looking for attention. That's the difference. You're looking to uplift and inspire. You're looking for inspiration. You're looking for empowerment, or that's what you're looking to do for people. Other people, they're looking for attention. Yeah, the beads. It says creativity, good fortune, and joy. So yeah, we got that yesterday. So, you know, yeah, and then we have the sleek ponytail. It says perfection, accuracy, and loyal. That's what it is. I feel like you are perfection. You're accurate as fuck. You know, you're also, it's saying to stay loyal to what you're doing. Don't allow anybody to get involved in something. It's just because you're pretty, handsome. If you're watching this, if you're a guy, you're very creative. You have good fortune coming towards you. People just want you to doubt what you're doing so that you stop. But the question is, why are they mad though? Or why are they focused? The devil wanted to fall out. And then we have the 9 of swords. Yeah, they fear you. 2 cards of fear. I spoke about that before. Capricorn, Gemini placement. Somebody here is going to be having nightmares and shit. They're haunted by their own inner demons. Literally, the devil and the 9 of swords. That's literally what that is. I feel like someone is going to be haunted until they fucking apologize to you.